When I was younger, I was often quite violent. Why do I have so much rage, so much anger, so much desire to bully and damage other people? In elementary school, I started bullying other kids. When I first started doing that, it made me feel alive because the sensation of bullying for me personally is to write what I felt was wrong. For example, a kid is behaving in a way that I don't quite like. I try to correct it by bullying them, physically hitting them, and try to cause trouble to them. In elementary school, I always thought because I was hitting these kids, I potentially teaching them a lesson not to behave that way, behave more respectfully. That wasn't the case. In truth, I was being violent because I truly desired to do so within my heart. As a young boy, it's very likely for us to have internal rage within ourselves when we don't get enough love from our parents, from our caretaker, from our school. We tend to go the other way. We tend to try to prove to the society we can make changes on our own, which generally result in destruction. As I grew older, towards the end of high school, I felt loved for the first time. I had a close group of friends, and then these people made me feel really welcomed. And because of that, I stopped being violent. I pursue a more peaceful path because I have channeled my energy not in the sense of destruction, but in the sense of creation. I started drawing so much in that short period of time. I started to make short films with my friend. When I started going to the framework of creation instead of destruction, life suddenly had a purpose, which is to create something that's bigger than myself, an art, something that speaks to the people, to an audience. I'm not just that person holding up my fist, trying to get into conflict, trying to prove a point all the time. I'm something more. Within myself, I found something more beautiful than just violence. We can choose two paths. We can choose to get into conflict or collaborate with others. Unfortunately for me, the path I've chosen is always towards destruction, and it never really worked out because I end up hating others more. I end up being more hated by others. I actually started to push everyone away. Everyone in my life that I really want to attract, I ended up pushing them away. Just because fundamentally in my heart, I was destructive. I was trying to destroy whatever good thing that happened to me and whatever things that I don't see right in the world, I'm trying to overcome it. I've tried to destruct it, and that was the wrong way to approach life. If you think about politics, the best way to change a policy, not to go ahead and destruct the system from the ground up, but instead going towards the system, getting inside the system and impact the system from within. Generally, that will give a better outcome than just trying to butt head with the system. When you choose a path to seek peace over violence, you now fundamentally change your framework of thought. You become more loving. You attract people that are more loving. And this will be your superpower. Your life will change if you do this one thing.